Hello, everyone. Michaela and I wanted to hop on because last week we actually did a morning routine challenge. And so we've been talking all about morning routines over in our private group, the Energized Mama Tribe. So to go along, I'm just adding Michaela. With morning routines, you must have a really solid evening routine. So help with that, hi, to help with the evening routine. So, in order to have a good morning routine, you have to set yourself up for success in the evening. So, to help you with that, we actually just created an evening routine menu, and it's super fun. We're going to put a link below where you can download this and not download it. You will get an email where you can download it, and then you'll have access to download it and print it however many times you want. But the idea behind it is to give you some options on what you can incorporate into your evening. So it starts with the starters, which is while the kids are still awake. So unpacking the backpacks and preparing lunch for tomorrow, those sort of things. And then there's the things that are the entrees that you do after the kids are asleep. And so that's setting yourself up for success the next day by making some tea and going over your schedule and just preparing yourself kind of on a more mental level. And then for dessert, we have yoga or reading or meditating, whatever is going to serve you, whatever sounds good for you. So what you might do is go ahead and click the link that we're going to put below here, and you'll get an email. You can download it, and then you can print it out, and you can circle what you would like to incorporate into your evenings. And then you can join our Energized Mama Tribe, and then we will be having an evening routine challenge the week of September 17th. So we'll put some little notes and reminders in the comments after the video, but we wanted to share that that's coming, and that's why we created the evening menu. That way you can kind of prepare for that challenge coming up.
And also next week, we're going to be talking a lot about evening routines to prepare for the challenge. And so by printing this, and like I have it on my iPad, for example, and these are all the things that we do, and we've been working on our routines for quite a long time over the last few couple years. So this is like the refined version that we're giving you. And
right.
It's designed to be in levels, right? So for the starters, as Maya mentioned, you do this with your kids. So you get them involved, and so you don't have to do this, when they're going to bed, when you really should be focusing more on yourself. This is the things to prepare them for the morning, right? So when the morning comes, you already have the clothes laid out, you have the lunches done. You could actually like enjoy the kids, as they wake up and kind of like ease into the day rather than like, what do you want to wear? I'm making you lunch, just like having a crazy morning.
I don't want to wear
this. Right. Well, they should help you pick out the clothes if they're old enough.
Right.
And if they're not, I do this with my daughter. I'll have her clothes picked out for the next day. Even if I know what she's going to be wearing, it's one less thing to take off the list of like looking for the socks and looking for the diaper. Like everything is already all set for the next morning.
Right. Right. And it takes out that element of when they're tired in the morning,
right,
picking out the clothes, and then they have an icky opinion about
it. Yeah. So with it being levels, this is the starters is where you still have like a lot of energy. The kids are still up. So this is completely designed to do while they're up. Now the entree is as like I know we all count down to bedtime. I know I do, and it's completely normal. And so what you can do to make it more detailed for you is actually write down the times that will work for you. So what time will you start? Maybe if you want the kids to be asleep at 8:30, maybe you do the starters at 6 in between of doing other things, right? So you start to focus on this around 6 o'clock, where then when the kids are asleep, you can tidy up really quick, right? Because it's really hard to tidy up when the kids are still up, because then if they take something out, it just like, I know it irritates me, and I'm just like, that's one more thing to do. So once the kids are asleep, literally, maybe maybe it takes you 5 minutes to tidy up, but it's going to make your mornings so much more enjoyable. You'll feel spacious and organized, right?
Mhm.
So doing these things while you still have a little bit more energy, but then the dessert, the delicious part of it is you get to do this part like in bed or, you know, in your bedroom, right? So you can have bedside yoga. Like I have a yoga mat next to my bed that I just take out and I just do a couple stretches. You could do legs up the wall pose, which help with digestion and just feeling grounded. And I can do that for 5 minutes while I meditate, right? And so, like playing around with how you want the process to be, but then kind of being specific for yourself, you know, and visualizing how it would look like and just practice, right? So, print this out, write down the times that you will begin and then you will end, and then lastly, like what time do you want to fall asleep. And if you do these things, you'll actually be able to sleep a lot more like restfully, right? Because you know you're prepared for tomorrow. You've written your to-do list, you know, your 3 high priority tasks for tomorrow. You have your lunches, the clothes are picked out, you know, you've nourished yourself by making yourself a bath. Like I'm not a bath person, like I know Maya does that, but like the way I nourish myself is I'll do like a nice facial massage with like some nice oils. Um, or some cat and cow stretches, like just to like move my spine and just to like get out of my day, you know, mental chatter into like, okay, now it's time to wind down. So this all like this will help you with sleep. When you know, when you sleep really well, you're able to maintain your weight, you're able to have like amazing energy throughout the day, and it just makes you overall like a much happier person, a mom, a woman, makes you more effective at work. I know if I have a good evening routine, like I have done in preparation for this, is my morning routine is like on fire. I meditated, I journaled this morning, I read, all while my daughter was still sleeping. I made coffee, like you know, and by the time she got up, it was like I enjoyed making breakfast with her, and like I wasn't irritable or irritated because I was actually there to like move her through the morning rather than
Yeah.
like, you know, being outside of that and in my head. So
Right.
all this is designed for like a complete change, and we started this new thing where each month we're going to focus on different target areas that we work on in our academy. So we have an Energized Mama Academy, and we're actually we're starting our next group on September 24th. So it's
17th.
17. Okay. Sorry. So the 17th is the
Yeah.
data.
17th, we have a new group starting.
That's right.
So
Okay.
we invite you to schedule a call with us, see if you're a good fit for the program. We're really excited to get a bunch of new members and transform their lives into a harmony between being mothers, but also independent and empowered and authentic women that have lives outside of just being moms.
Right.
Because so
In the member area said yesterday that they're finally starting to feel like their fire is like, you know, burning inside of them again. Like they're feeling alive. You know, the person that they were, you know, long ago is starting to resurface. Like that is huge. That is huge. And it's so normal to lose yourself, you know, with the daily grind and like, okay, some of us, you know, some women left work to be moms at home. Like, you know, you have to like form an identity again, you know, but you can do all of those things little by little and with the proper support. And so this is what our academy is designed to do. We literally give you the step by step, you know, working on the mindset, you know, getting really clear, because it's not just about being inspired, it's actually about being clear with what you particularly want, you know. And this does include one-on-one personalized coaching sessions, different sessions with us. We have amazing master classes. Like it's such a fun process. And so we invite you to check that out, and we'll put a link below so you can book a session with us to see if you're a good fit for the Energized Mama Academy.
And what better time to start than now that school's back in session? You can really start focusing on yourself. You know, it's been a crazy summer, busy, busy, busy. And now you have, you know, a little bit more freedom to focus on yourself and figure out what direction you want to go in. And that's what we're here for. And it does not have to wait until the kids are graduating from high school.
Yep.
House.
Yep.
You can do it now. You can be, you know, an awesome mom, but also all these other
a rock
things
star. Yeah, a goddess, a rock star, like all of the above, you know.
Yeah. So we're super excited. So we will share the link in the comments below, both for the evening routine menu, and then also for you to schedule your free session with us to see if you're fit for the beta program.
And also, having joined our free Energized Mama Tribe free group that we have on Facebook,
right,
please do so. And if you know a mom that needs this, which I think all moms do, and we all need the tribe and support and inspiration and the proper guidance, you know.
Absolutely. And that's where we'll be having the evening routine challenge in a couple of weeks as well. So we produce a lot more content over in that group, but we just had so many fun announcements that we wanted to hop on the page and kind of spend some time here. So we'll share those links and we will talk to you soon. Bye.